Hi friends, welcome to Cindy's Corner. It's almost Thanksgiving. I'm sure you are counting down the hours, getting everything together. Well, if you need an extra side dish for your buffet, I've got a good one for you. This is from my childhood. My mom made this every Thanksgiving, and lots of times we would ask for this for Christmas and Easter. It's one of those things. It's a retro Jello carrot salad. Yeah, this thing is really good. It was a family favorite with my family every year. So we're gonna start with orange Jello. I've got 1 cup of boiling water. So when you make Jello, it's gonna be 1 cup of boiling water and 1 cup of cold water. So basically we're just gonna dump that gelatin into that boiling water, and you wanna stir it until it's dissolved. Okay, so while I'm stirring this, I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the other ingredients. So we have shredded carrots. Now this is 2 cups of shredded carrots, and I did this on a good old box grater. So I worked those triceps today, baby. So that's I tell you, if you want to work your triceps, you grate some carrots on a box grater. And just make sure you switch arms so you're working both sides, you know? Okay, so I just want to make sure that all of it is dissolved before we get going with our next step. That's why I'm using a fork, so I can kind of scrape everything around, okay? All right, so that's good. Now, I've got my, let me just put this aside for a second. Okay, so I've got the 2 cups of grated carrots. Cindy needs a sip of water. Okay, now the other thing that adds a lot of flavor to this is crushed pineapple. Now, this is 1 cup of crushed pineapple, and I drained it and I saved the liquid because we're going to use that liquid. So I'm going to mix this 1 cup into the carrots. Okay, and then okay, so there we go. And the third ingredient is chopped pecans. Let me tell you, this really makes this thing special. So this is 1 cup of chopped pecans, and I took the easy way out. This was on sale at my store, so they were already pre-chopped. I didn't have to lift a finger for that. Okay, so this is what we have so far. What I would recommend is that you put these the non-Jello ingredients into a bowl and mix them up so you get all of it well dispersed. So, because you want to have, a bite of everything in every single bite. A piece of pineapple, a piece of pecan, carrot, you don't want to have any parts where it's just carrot, or just pineapple. You want to have everything together. Okay, so I'm mixing this all together, mix it up good. Now, what I would do is, at this point, I would pour this into whatever serving container that you're going to put this in, okay? Now, this is a glass container, and I would definitely recommend serving this in something that's see-through so that you can see the colors, because this is so perfect for autumn. And this is what I'm going to be serving it in. But I could see where like a container like this I got at the Dollar Tree. This would be a lovely container for your buffet. So okay, so this is mixed up. Let me just kind of spread it out a little bit. And now, okay, so we've got our Jello that's dissolved. Now we basically, like I said, for Jello, you have 1 cup of boiling water and 1 cup of cold water. Well, instead of just cold water, I drained this was 2 cans. This was so strange. When I went shopping, I was looking for a 15-ounce can of crushed pineapple. I went to like 3 different stores. Nobody had it. And they didn't even have little cans. They only had the pineapple chunks. you need crushed pineapple for this. So I did find one store that had 8-ounce cans. So I got 2 8-ounce cans, and it turned out that when you drained it, it turned out to be equal to 1 cup. Okay, but this is the liquid. It's almost at 1 cup. So you just add a little water to bring it up to 1 cup. And this pineapple liquid is going to add extra flavor to the orange Jello. So this is going to just, it's yum. Okay, now all we do is we pour the Jello into our carrot, pineapple, and pecan mixture. Now we're going to stir it up. Yeah, this, oh, I can smell, you know, the pineapple and the orange mixed together. What a nice combination. Okay, so this is a pretty dense salad, and that's what makes it so nice. It's really substantial, and because of these great flavors, you know, I probably should put a, you know, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some of those chopped pecans and sprinkle it on top, because this is my serving bowl. So I think that I'm going to put some of those chopped pecans on top, just to almost like an extra decoration. Now this is considered a salad. This is a kind of a retro recipe, and when we had this at Thanksgiving, my mom would serve it with mayonnaise on the side. So we would put a dollop of mayonnaise on top of this. Now, if that doesn't sound enticing to you, you could put a dollop of whipped cream on this. But here, I'm going to get some of these nuts, and I think it would be nice to sprinkle a little bit extra nuts on top, and that will kind of decorate it a little bit more. Now I made one ahead so I can kind of show you a different version of this, different container. Now the other container that I have is more travel friendly, so I'm going to show you that in just a second. Okay, that looks really good. Okay, so this is how it looks. Okay, now the thing is, right now obviously it is liquid, so you have to, this needs to set in the fridge for a minimum of 4 hours, okay? And once it is set, you can scoop it out and serve it, okay? So there we go. Now I'm gonna pull out the one I made yesterday, just so you can see. And this is another container that I got at the Dollar Tree. This I thought was a really good idea. If you have to travel, you know, this would be a really great way to take it. Now, this container, you know, because of the way that it is, it's going to be more of a slab. Now, the nice thing about a container like this is that, you know, you could cut this like into 9 squares, just like brownies, you know, and serve like a little bit of a slab to it. So this is how it looks when it's all done. And I tell you what, let's take a scoop out. Okay, let me get a little plate. Okay, so we'll get like a little plate here, and let's try a little spatula. Okay, so let me, sorry for the noise. Okay, let me just cut a little piece over here. Okay, so now I'm gonna scoop it out. And this is how we used to serve it when I was a kid. So it was like this. Okay, so it is a pretty firm Jello. And let me get my spoon. Yum. So this, yeah, this is how it is. It's nice. This is really great for your buffet. It's very tasty. All the flavors just really blend together really well. And I tell you, those pecans, don't leave out the pecans. they add a lusciousness to this that really is great. So here we go. Retro Jello carrot salad. So have a safe and happy Thanksgiving. Take care, and I will see you soon.